this is Russ. Yeah, I'm back in the car again on a rainy day. Heading out of Costco. Yeah, what time is it? 10:06. Yeah, I was the first guy in line getting my pizza. Well, here's what happened. I went to the grocery store. Today is a Wednesday. Ads come out Wednesdays. If you want to get sale items, you got to move quick. So early morning Wednesdays, I usually get out and do my grocery shopping or whatever. So this particular grocery store is closer to the second Costco that I go to. And so I said, okay, well, I'll get my groceries, then I'll head over to Costco. So I was the first guy in line to get my pizza. How do you like that? I usually am anyway, or very close to it at least. Yeah, so anyway, I got up early this morning, did my odds and ends, whatever I had to do, and then said, okay, they got some sale things, I got to get moving. So out I went. Now, here's an interesting story for you. There's always an interesting story for you. On Thursday, meaning tomorrow morning, I'm meeting with the general. Yeah, I call him General. He's a retired Major General from the U.S. Army. Yep. It's a retired... Let me stop here at this stoplight here. Gotta wait, make my left-hand turn. Yeah, he's retired Major General Jim Mukoyama. His men call him the Mook. Called him Mook, yep. So anyway, here's an interesting thing. He attends our church, okay? And every time I see him on Sunday, I'm usually sitting in the middle. There's a lot of opening space between my chair and chair in front of us because it's the middle, right? People pass through there. But anyways, the general comes by every Sunday. He'll always stop and he'll always greet me. And I go, how you doing, General? He always says, call me Jim. I told him I can't do that. I can't call him Jim. I cannot call him Jim. I said, sorry, you're always General Jim. Yeah, we have Fishing Jim. We got Donut Jim. Yeah, we got General Jim too. How do you like that? I told you guys, we have a lot of Jims in my life. We got brother-in-law Jim. We got everybody's Jim. I found out recently we have a drone Jim as well. Go read the comments on some of the videos. So anyway, General Jim, I'm meeting with him on Thursday for a breakfast meeting. Okay, that can go. And the reason is because while I've known him for several years now, because he goes to our church, he doesn't really know me that much. He knows I do a YouTube channel, but that's about all he knows about me. Yeah. So anyways, he says, okay, we'll get together for breakfast. And he says, but you have an advantage because, he says, you know all about me. I don't know anything about you. So how do I know all about him? Well, he has a book. Yeah, he has a book. I'll put a photo up here for you. You can buy his book, okay? All proceeds to his book benefit our church and also his organization that he founded, which is Military Outreach. Yeah, Military Outreach basically helps veterans who've returned from their active duty. And sometimes the guys don't have even basic things that they need, basic household goods. Some of the guys don't have beds. Yeah, some of the monies that they collect help buy beds for them and the like. And so actually lectric eBikes contacted me last year saying that they were going to donate $250,000 to various charitable organizations, and asked me if I had any that I could recommend to them. And I said, yeah, I have one for you. Military Outreach. So I sent them information about the general and also about his organization, and then I sent them the link to their website. And yeah, Lectric gave them $5,000. Yeah, that money goes to help the veterans. So anyway, he says, yeah, I don't know much about you, but you know everything about me because I read the book. That's true. So he says, I'll take you to breakfast. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to let the general pay or not. I may just pay for myself. Or I might pay for the general too. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, General Jim is, he's a Japanese guy. He served in Vietnam. And then after he was done with his active duty there, he became a Army Reserve officer. He became the first Asian American to become a general. There you go. Yeah, he's a famous general. He goes to our church. Greets me every single Sunday. Yeah, he has a specific motto. I won't say it, it's his motto, but I'll put it up on the screen for you. Okay? You meet General Jim, this is the first thing he's gonna say to you if you say, "Hi General, how you doing?" This is what he says it all the time, okay? It's a good motto. So anyways, he's a good guy. I like him a lot. And I didn't touch that. I'm telling you, the radio's running by itself all the time. I don't know why it does that. Only when I'm recording. Yeah. So anyway, I had recently sent him a link to the video that I did about my work in law enforcement and how we deal with crime scenes, right? And yeah, I had a hard time with that video. I was choking up as I was doing the first time doing that video. You know, I couldn't talk for like 2 minutes, literally. I mean, because I was thinking about all the people that I'd seen that had been murdered, and it's hard for us to do that, you know, and work a crime scene. So we usually detach ourselves by not thinking of them as people anymore. We just look at them as evidence at this point. So I remember the general, you know, dealing with these post-traumatic stress disorders for the vets. And so I sent him my video as well. I said, something that, you know, you might be able to relate to a little bit. And so that's how he said, okay, we need to get together and talk. So I don't know if he knew if that I worked in law enforcement. I remember he had asked me if I had served in the military before. I don't know why he thought I did. I told him, no, I never served in the military. But I says, but I did work in law enforcement. So, but I was never an officer. As I mentioned, I was never an officer, but I've gone to the crime scenes, obviously, because of being an evidence technician. And so anyway, I'm meeting with the general on Thursday. So yeah, I can't call him Jim. No, it's not proper. I have to call him General Jim, or the general. Well, he is actually what is his? He's actually Major General. Yeah, he's a 2-star general. Yeah, he's Major General Jim. It's too long. It's too long of a title. I mean, so I just call him General Jim. I think that's closer to me. All right, anyways, I have a phone call coming in. I'm going to let you guys go. I'll talk to you guys next time. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button.